Hello, and today we will be learning Minecraft building techniques. They're quite simple actually. Let's first start off with walls. Now, whenever you build a wall, you can build a normal wall like this brick wall. It's a normal little brick wall that looks a little like a castle wall. Yeah, it's normal. It's kind of boring though. You should add some shape to it. Now this is a technique that most of the builders use. They add shape to the buildings. Like this. Just adding a bit more shape. It's a nice wall. Okay, let's see. So we have stairs here. We can add more shape. Now, this shape looks really cool. Let's even it out a bit more and make the land a bit more spaced. Because my next technique will need a little bit more space. This technique is the same as the shape, but we're just adding a bit more shape to the wall. Some 3D shape. Giving it some good old 3D shape. We can use these stairs in this instance. It looks pretty nice. We can also use the same thing for the behind of the wall. Now that looks nice. That looks like a castle wall. Over here, it looks a little bit more good because I added more wall into this inner side, so I'll add more wall to this inner side. Now that looks pretty phenomenal. Now, but still, the color is a bit boring. Even if I add more shape, it won't change the color. Observe here. If I even add more shape, it won't change the color. The color's a bit too bland. What if I add a bit more? Just watch me do this for a second. Okay. Now I've added a bit more shape to the wall, and it looks pretty nice. And it looks pretty nice. Still, it looks kind of like just bad. Just bad. Just looks horrible. Looks horrible. Look at this. It's so plain. Look, it's just brick. It's just brick. There's no color to it. So we can add some more stuff to it. Like, there are many bricks here. Let's see. We just have to test out things. Now, for example, over here, to mix the colors, you should always mix colors. So I found that these go really well with bricks. So I'll put them with the bricks. Now, whenever I was done, I felt like it was a good build, but it was a bit of a bore. It needed just a little more coloring. So I searched and searched for more blocks that had better coloring. Found some. Now, whenever I was done, I was thinking it's good. It looks really good. I just have to add a few more stuff, but still, it looks pretty good. Looks like a cool wall. But remember, when you use structures, you need to have their doors too. And I found that the crimson door works the best with red builds. Now there you have it. This is a pure example of a good wall. It has shape. It has a door, but your walls don't have to have a door. It has a color that is really pleasing to the eye, because but you can do whatever floats your boat. It doesn't have to be exactly like this. Like this, you might want it to have a little bit more of these, like more stairs. And I agree with you. It could look good with more stairs. But you just basically do whatever floats your boat. But you should remember these rules. Anyway, moving on. Anyway, you can see these zombies here are dying. Well, I'm going to go and move on to stairs. Now, let's do a red stair mixing in with the red mood. Actually, you know what? We can do these cool looking blue stairs. You know? Well, we just get the shades of blue that suit the actual theme well. Like, maybe this can look good as an underwater build. Now, let's do a staircase. How about a spiral staircase? You can start with any color in the start, but after that, you have to build up on that color. You don't have to choose different colors for each block every single time. Just first start with a fundamental color that you want to be the base of your build. The base of your build to be. Okay. Now, I think this is looking rather good. This is looking rather good and fine. Keen, as I can say. No, I'm a bit tired of building blocks, so we're just done right there. This is a nice looking staircase that spirals a bit. It's a bit abstract, but it's okay. So we can imagine it going somewhere here. This is a rather weird way to start off the build, but it is okay. I will show you a different example in the other build. I am providing a timestamp if you want to skip this part. Please don't, but because this is a cool build that I want to show you. But you can skip to this timestamp to see the rest of the video. Anyways, if you're still here, thanks. Yeah, you're pretty cool, you know. Just saying, you know, you're pretty cool person. Anyways, I might have to edit a little bit of the build because I want each of the stairs to perfectly match right here. This can look good for maybe a modern build because it's more abstract, and abstract is like the style nowadays. My next episode will be the basics of redstone. Man, I'm like a Grian plus mumbo jumbo. I'm subscribed to both Grian and mumbo jumbo. Anyways, as you can see, there's this spiral staircase. already looks pretty good without any more colors. To make it easier to walk on, just add these. To be honest, I think the entire build just looks worse. Man, this just looks ugly. Like, you could be amazed through what, too? Think you've just wasted your time. You can just fall at the end. Well, anyways, I'll show you the actual staircase. Oh, I also see this, get out. Yeah, that's his sound. Anyways, let's make these Prismarine brick stairs. As I said before, you don't have to make it very diverse at first. Just make it with one single block as your base, so you don't get confused. Now I'm just making the small staircase here. Let's just add this for more space. And this looks pretty good, actually. Okay, so this looks pretty good at first. We can add some mini staircase here, but that's not for actually going on. That's just for decoration. It's good that I clarified first, because you know, you wouldn't want your children climbing on that. Anyways, this looks pretty good right now. I even added some color distillation. This is actually an example of a very, very good type of color blending, because you see the dark prismarine and these warp plants actually blend in very well with each other. Now, if you see here, it's just a little boring, so we can spice things up a bit by adding this. You can also use these in your cobblestone builds because they resemble cobblestone a little bit. Dead coral actually also resembles cobblestone. If I remember, in a server they called it crumbling cobblestone in the PvP server. This build was actually quite simple. Looks quite simple actually, and you didn't have to make it so big. This floor actually goes well too. Like if you wanted a hardwood floor house, and then you could if you're moving onto a bathroom, you could use these, and it fits in with the view. So this is nice. Unlike this one, this is geometry style. It's gonna give you headaches whenever you go through it. Anyways, I'm gonna turn the light on. Man, why didn't I set it to always day? Anyways, inside this desert, we have a few more. How about this little house? We can we can use, so in these houses, the most, oh, actually, before houses, I need to tell you about the cobblestone. So, you see here, this cobblestone, they just look really glossy. Let's give you another type of cobblestone that can be used. Go on coral, and if you search for coral, you find brick color. Yeah. These all look like types of cobblestone, but I'll use this one because this looks the most like cobblestone. Now, as you can see here, this kind of makes a weird difference, so you don't have to use those. But gray stuff and cobblestone actually work really good together. Like if you're making a road with dirt and stuff, you can just take a bunch of weird gray stuff and mix them together, and they work very well, actually. Just mix them with all kinds of stuff. Just put them with each other. Get some more coral. Any type of coral will work. Just made dry coral. Now this looks actually really good as a roadblock. You can walk on it all you want. It actually works pretty good. And it works really good. Wow. It works so good. I'm praising my own work. It's amazing. Wow. It's amazing. 10 out of 10 people get that reference. Okay, I have no idea what I'm saying. Anyways, so this is a good roadblock. You can walk on it. Just remember to invert colors with each other. Now I'm done. I'm done, but I need to give you a message. It's super important, and this dog wants to say it. Yeah, this dog really wants to say it. Wow, he said bark, but there's something else. Tell me, dog, what is it? I am dog, and I tell you, you should subscribe to the Ducky Show, because that's really good. Yeah, you should subscribe to the Ducky Show, because Ducky Show is good, and you should like the video too. Ah, thanks, Ducky Show. I mean, dog. I'm going to give you some beef. Where's the beef? Oh yeah, I know you want the beef. Let me get you the beef. Okay, here you go, little baby. Okay, So make sure to like and subscribe the video. Thank you for watching my tutorial. I love you. Bye bye.